Hi, hello, welcome to Outfit Wars. This is going to be H0UR versus VKTZ. Oh no, it says finals. It's supposed to be the third place match. Sorry. Oh well, Stuff Screamer. My bad about that one. The match is going to be starting shortly. We're going to go through the openers in about a minute. But I'm joined by Falco today. How are you doing, Falco?
Woo! Hello, guys. I'm doing good. It's
Perfect.
been a hot minute since I've casted an Alpha Wars match, but
Welcome back to the hot seat.
what better time to get back into it than in the championship round, or I guess finals weekend? I don't know.
Yeah, this match is going to be a
So,
pretty heated match too. A lot of people dislike H0UR for some reasons. A lot of people dislike VKTZ for other reasons. So this is kind of just going to see who gets third. It's going to be a very interesting match. I personally I think VKTZ is going to be a bit stronger when it comes to it. While H0UR has a lot of strong infantry players, I feel like at times they don't have as much, like their map rotations are not quite as good. And I think VKTZ has been pretty good about this year. They also have like a whole ringer squad of really good infantry players, so it really depends on how well are they able to leverage that, and are they able to make sure that the map control stays in their favor. Although they might struggle when it comes to maintaining air control. Let's go ahead and get in-game cast screen. Perfect. That's already been loaded. We are on a minute delay, so we're gonna go ahead and take at the openers real quick. Taking a look at VKTZ here. This is a pretty standard opener that you'd expect. Lots of scythes, lots of double pulls, a couple galaxies. They're gonna be the prox rep. Yeah, prox rep. I do see a dervish. I see a sunderer. Overall, it's pretty standard. I don't see anything unexpected here. Let me go take a look at the H0UR warp gate.
on the hour side, we got a lot of air, pretty typical.
Yeah.
There's like 4 Sundays that I see, one lightning, but I mean, it's Alpha Wars. You're gonna see nothing but just a straight air duel for the beginning half or the beginning part of the match. So.
Yeah, that is one of the things that has actually changed a little bit. You will see more armor duels around Bitter Gorge this time, typically because people are tending to favor Bitter Gorge just as they go through the opener. Because my opinion, I actually haven't talked to teams about this too much, but it's because I think Argent and Slate are a little bit easier to hold, and we are getting started now.
All right.
Steel Rain's out the gate. Gonna go take a look at Granite Head and see what's dropping in here. I guess I could look at the air opener too. Look at the air. Wow, they're shooting each other. That's crazy.
Oh my God, they're shooting each other. Who would have known?
Looks like H0UR is going for a bit more of a defensive opener here, while VKTZ is trying to push and take some space quickly.
Our definitely swarming closer towards towards Bitter Gorge. It looks like definitely bringing their galaxies over to Bitter Gorge.
Yeah, that's where I see two of their galaxies right now. They had a third. The third is also. Oh, they have four, five galaxies. That is a
Yeah, they
lot of
have.
galaxies. That's going to
It
give
was
them a
just.
lot of maneuverability, but it is going to take away from some of their point holding.
Meanwhile, VKTZ is dropping into Granite Head Reactor. They have A and B points flipped, and C point flipping also.
Excellent.
VCat's also with a Sunday right on the third floor of C point over at Granite Head Reactor.
Yeah, that one's probably going to be driven off into the south over here, and they're going to be using that as a stealth Sunday behind. Although they got to do that quickly because our, if our spots that, it's a pretty easy find and kill. Over at Bitter Gorge, Cap really hasn't started in anyone's favor at this point. It looks like we have 1-1 on points. We got an Arazek. Arazek, we got one person touching one of the points. Excellent. A classic Arazek opener. Go take a look at the air real
Bitter
quick.
Gorge. Bitter Gorge is starting to open up for blue. They have B and C points, so that would be hour starting the timer over here. Now they also have A as well.
Gotcha. So they might be going for a bit of a faster cap, but they are a bit slower to it than than Granite Head. But they're going to have to at some point rotate over to Bitter Gorge or Granite Head if they want to deal with this. Either to slow down one of the points or to try to steal it in the last seconds. And they got the galaxies for it. I still see 4 of their galaxies up right now, and they still have a lot of air control, so they could pretty easily convert. I like what
They
they're
may be
doing.
thinking about a steal. I see
Oh, I
two.
see.
I see 4 hour galaxies just kind of staying back. They're probably gonna try to time this so that way they can get a steal in.
Probably that's
For
going to be a
sure.
pretty good thing to do. One of the galaxies is took a lot of fire, but it did manage to escape. And I do like that these galaxies are pairing off. Actually, they are no longer paired off. They were paired off, and now they're not.
They're in a group of 3 right
Yeah,
now.
you got a group of 3 and a group of 1.
Now they're a group of 4.
Bitter Gorge is slow.
They're going in formation.
We do
Got a
have
group of
30
5.
seconds left at Granite Head, so this is going to be where they start moving,
They should
probably.
start moving now.
Unless they just want
Better
to
be
give it
safe
up and
than
go for
sorry.
Bitter. I don't... Galaxy's still not moving unless we see some Valks coming in.
They're not moving.
I don't see them moving at all.
Yeah, they're not moving. I think. Yeah, no, they're not moving.
They're not moving. They ain't going anywhere. 10 seconds left, and I don't see a Valk or anything in the air, so they
It
might
might have
just...
been a. It might have been a reactionary thing. They might have wanted to assess how Bitter Gorge is doing. If Bitter Gorge was about to flip towards for VKTZ, then maybe Our might have wanted to go for the steal. But it looks like they're happy with the capture at Bitter Gorge, and therefore they might not feel like stealing Granite Head. At least that's what it looks like.
Maybe, but I feel like giving up a center base for free is not quite the best move right now. We do see VKTZ is attempting to start movements over to Bitter Gorge. They have one beacon down, and they're dropping in on B point right now. More beacons coming in for B point and for VKTZ. This is going to be where a lot of the action is.
Here we see the drop over at Bitter Gorge Garrison C point.
Oh, C point's flipping over here. They're doing a good job splitting over here. There's the Ringer squad over on C. B point. Well, if they could get this B point or the A point right now, that'd be pretty good. I don't see Our. Our doesn't have a lot on A point right now. They could definitely steal that. And they just have so much more pop to move around here because they were all free away from Bitter Gorge. Or Granite Head. I keep mixing those two up. 5 seconds. It's not looking good for a steal.
No.
Pretty clean
Yeah,
cap.
that was a bit of a missed opportunity.
Possibly. No back cap though for Our. Our did not have one set up. Go take a look at the air. Wow, air. Alright, what's going on over here? Oh, hydroponics has already gone about a minute in favor right now for VKTZ. Though I see no logistics. I see a beacon. Is this beacon alive? This beacon is alive, so we could expect to see some drops right now in hydroponics.
About a
Here they
minute
come.
left.
I see one drop. What else do we got going? Bitter Gorge looks like it started a little bit. I'm gonna go fly back to Bitter Gorge. Looks like Ours cleaning up A point. It's gonna be moving to C point shortly.
VKTZ has a Sunday over at Hydroponics right now.
Oh, that's really good for them if they can get that Sunday and rotate over.
Yeah, they
quickly. Where is it?
got a Sunday over here.
Can you go check Arzak real quick? Check
Yeah.
that how that timer is going. It's hard to tell because of the glitch.
All 3 points appear to be in favor of red. So
All right, it's gonna be going over to VKTZ then in a little bit. VKTZ is making this push to C point tricky though. They have a beacon up on this I stack. Oh, I say this, and now of course the point is immediately flipping. VKTZ is picking it up. I like the positioning over here of VKTZ to use this I building to make this, sorry, the L building to make this push to the triple really slow them down right now. But I don't see a lot of point in doing this unless they're trying to stall for something. Oh, Argent did start. Okay. So they weren't able to stop the Argent cap.
well, Argent's starting now, but VKTZ are looking to possibly take Hydroponics.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fly over, give a check on hydroponics. Still at VKTZ.
currently hold-
Our are cool to just let this tick down, I guess.
Yeah, VKTZ currently holds 60-40 population advantage.
Yeah, I do see a beacon though, so they are gonna be able to rotate to this nicely. I'm gonna go check Arazek real quick. It's got a minute left. Seems like nobody. I mean, it's Arazek. Nobody particularly cares.
And that grouping of galaxies, they're still hankering down where they were originally during the opener.
Yeah, I still see a lot of them back here. I feel
Yeah.
like Our could be more aggressive with their air. I feel like in terms
Absolutely.
of VKT's air, I don't see as much. In fact, I see their 2 galaxies just sitting out in the open, and they're not being shot. They're shooting at like one scythe instead. which seems odd to me. Let's go check out Hydra again real quick. Still in favor of VCATs. We got 120 left. Pop is increasing here a little bit. Arzek.
Yeah, but they don't
Arzek has
have too many
20.
people covering point. It's just one max and a pocket medic.
Yeah, it depends how quickly they rotate over. I'm not looking. I don't think a steal is going to be happening over at Arazek. I see no contention. Nobody's flying over here. So,
All right. H0UR is responding back over to hydroponics. They have a beacon that they just placed down, destroyed the VCAT's beacon.
I see a beacon. I see a max as well. They're going for a short and dubs push right here. Gets pushed off. Oh, and this hold is
And
looking
they're
pretty dead.
reclaiming. Yeah, they're reclaiming hydroponics now.
Yeah, did they get the bus as well too? I don't know where the bus
They-
was.
They did not. So they haven't located it just yet, or maybe they have, but they haven't been able to get to it.
If we take a look at Argent Pass, this has been going on for a little bit too, in favor of H0UR, but now we see VCATs is starting to drop in. This was the squad that was over at Hydroponics. I think this is like some of the B-54A people. And they got H0UR's got a pretty decent hold in here. No maxes, but you know, they do have that there. VCATs is just kind of dropping in one by one and not really getting anything set up. Bitter Gorge 2. Bitter Gorge just has a fast cap for VCATs right now, so H0UR's got a couple of things. I would like to see them back out from Argent and make sure that Bitter Gorge gets fixed, because if you lose Bitter Gorge, that's stealing neutral base. You know, you want to make sure you have that. Bit of a push started, and VCAT's in lower right now. Resnith comes out for H0UR. VCAT's pushing up the stairs.
The air for VCATs is really making sure that H0UR's not able to get out of their warp gate. Or at least getting out of their warp gate base.
Wow, and VCAT's just kind of walk in and take this. Oh no,
Yeah.
VCAT's actually moved 2-1. Okay, never mind. I missed that part of the 2-1 pop here. We go look at Bitter Gorge. I hope H0UR's responding and taking some of the points back at Bitter Gorge. They have. They've taken that A point back, and I see another Max is rolling out. Looks like they're going to be going to B point.
Yeah. H0UR does have a stealth Sunday over here, so they have some amount of spawn logistics to respond to this.
And it is important to note too that H0UR could keep the timer going over at Argent Pass if they wanted to. A lot of points going back and forth right now. H0UR has responded.
VCATs took back Argent Pass.
Right, but H0UR could still drop it because they have a timer there.
Yeah.
Still going in favor of VCATs. 30 seconds left, and this max is just kind of... Oh,
VCAT's coming in with a Sunday that's been placed right by B point.
Oh, that's good. That's going to hopefully allow them to touch that point.
They have 2 Sundays at the ready. Mag Rider backing it up.
Oh, each 2 C4. Hopefully got a
down.
couple of spawns. B point being fixed as well right now. So they kind of got to They either got to go to B, or they got to get C back. And it looks like going to B might be easier. But A is under contention too.
B's gonna be easier because he got some armor that's over by C point up the hill.
Yeah, they've also just got that bus, so they're gonna be able to get some beacons and drop in. I think, did that timer start again at Argent?
Check.
No, it's still VCATs. It's hard to tell sometimes.
It's still flipped.
Well, B point is being touched right now by VCATs. They are good. Are they? It's so hard to tell. I think VCATs has B point back.
B point is being touched.
Perfect.
In a lot of ways.
I missed the push there. Unlucky. It's not getting flipped all the way through though. H0UR's barely holding on to B point and just stalling the timer. And I think they stalled it just enough that another squad is able to drop in. Oh, kind of, but then it's so hard to tell.
Meanwhile, while all this was going on, there's that SATCOM hub captured by VCATs.
Yeah. Hydro compound. Seems like the big fight right now is just here. There's also probably a lot of air going on. Look at the air. I don't really care about air though. Oh, C point's being fixed. Is it? I think it was just fail swoop on the top right there. Ooh. I think it's fine for VCATs to just be burning time here. You know, they are. It's not a comfortable lead, but they do have a lead, and if they can make, you know, our overcommit in some way, they could capitalize on that. Fine, I'll go look at the air because I feel like air is
VCAT's
actually really important.
VCAT's eliminating. In close to. Nah, never mind. Our keeps putting down spawn beacons.
Well, it's hard to. So there's a bug right now where sometimes the beam doesn't go away. So it's hard to
Oh,
tell what's actually a beacon and what isn't. Like, you know, we see 4 VCATS beacons up here, but not all these are alive. B point, it's this classic B point still going. Alright, go take a look a little bit at the air, and I feel like our air is playing too passive for what they have. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's some sky guards that are making it really difficult for our to push up. But in terms of numbers, it feels like our has more numbers, or maybe it's just easy for me to see the numbers.
there is a small back cap over at hydroponics that's being eliminated quite quickly. There was a Sunday that was deployed over here.
Yeah, it's a lot of this just air duels. What are they pulling here? Is this gonna be like a vanguard? This would be a wacky bus spot if someone put one up here. How are the points? Looks like our still has. They're moving to A point now. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is.
I'm not quite sure what Hour is doing. They went ahead and cleared out hydroponics of people, but they left the point flipped and left.
Really?
Yes.
They didn't fix the point.
They did not fix the point.
Oh, yeah. They didn't
They
fix
took
the
their
point all the
mozzies
way.
and dipped.
Oh no, that's not ideal. That's usually something that's just like. Alright, so we're back at Bitter Gorge again. The Eternal Bitter Gorge battle. And we see now it has been flipped. B point has VCATs, and our has the other two. Yeah, we now have 5 squad beacons. Actually, I guess you could actually get 5 squad beacons if you didn't have everybody in one platoon. I'm not sure why you would do that, though, unless you specifically wanted to put down as many beacons as you could. That doesn't seem like a particularly useful strategy. We got a fast cap for VCAT suddenly. 30 seconds left. It looks like ours going to be pushing towards C point right now. They're going to have to get this quickly.
If
Oh, here we go. Okay, they got it pretty quick.
VCATS gets this, they gotta haul ass over to hydroponics because that still has not been fixed.
I think you have timer bug. It looks fixed to me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Uh-oh, A point being fixed? There's just one person. Yeah. So this is where I feel like we can kind of see the differences pretty decently between VCATs and our. Like, VCATs are struggling to hold on to the points, but they're doing a good job getting onto the points and making our rotate. Then our, once they get to a point, is doing a pretty decent job of holding the point itself. Meanwhile, A point was fixed, C point has been fixed. It's kind of the only fight right now. I would like to see more fires. You know, but it's really just this hydroponics that, because our didn't fix that, they're unable to start more caps. C point back for VCATs. Back and forth. How many beacons are we up to now? We still have 5. Curious how many we can get up to at this fight. Uh-oh, A point's being touched. You don't want that. Could you touch the point from below? No. That'd be crazy if you could. Crazy tech.
All right, A point's being violated right now,
Just one.
and
Oh no, it's gonna go to VCATs.
yep, there it is.
That's not good. It's not good for our. Now they have none of the bases.
All right, did
And-
they
and
start back cap? Yeah, they started back cap. Have a Sunday spawn over here at Slate Canyon Hold.
Yeah, and they've got the people already there.
Yeah.
This is the secret tunnel base. Let's go. I love the secret tunnel base. There's a little secret tunnel. It's one of the few asymmetricals, or asymmetric. One of the things that is not symmetrical about it is
Asymmetric.
This side has a tunnel. This side has a tunnel, but it's like uncovered. This one is covered. Look at that. Big difference. How's Bitter? Oh, Bitter got neutralized, but they didn't flip the point all the way. That is unfortunate. I would like to see VCats going in on Hydra right now. They really do want to make sure this timer, you know, stays in their favor. This is what they're using to prevent a lot of fires. Because we see Granite Head and Arzek. Both of them have caps ready, presumably. I'm going to go take a look at Slate. No timer? Sorry, it's bugged. I don't know where it goes. There's 27
Yeah, currently
minutes left.
it's 27 minutes. Yep.
Power is pushing up slowly. This is where a lot of their passive air is going to be useful. I say that though, but I look up and I immediately see VCAT's air.
I mean, I don't know about you, but our air has been quite passive.
I would
this
agree.
match.
I feel like they
Have a
could have
lot.
been more aggressive.
They got a lot of sides, but I haven't seen a whole lot of action from them.
Power has started a bit of a push here, but the push is a little disjoint. Here come the resonates. Okay. So this is a pretty decent push Ours got. Although because of how staggered they are, they don't... Oh, it's hard to tell. Oh, they got pushed from behind as well.
Yeah, they got a... There was a push followed by another push. There's another push followed by that. Our reclaims a point.
That's good. Take a look at Hydro. Oh no, Hydro wasn't flipped in time. Now VCats has to deal with Granite Head, which is now going on for a fast cap. They got 2 minutes to deal with Granite Head. It's gonna be pretty good. Although they did start Hydro again through Arazek, I believe. Did Arazek start? Oh no, Arazek's got a fast cap too right now. So VCats, I don't think VCats can go for a redrop on Slate. They have to pull out and, you know, really try to fix these points quickly because they've got, you know, a minute and a half, 2 minutes to fix these. Let's see how they're going to do this. Their air is playing, VCats air is playing pretty aggressive here. I'm gonna go check out Slate right now. If you could go check out Arzek for me, let me know how that goes.
Alright.
We're at Granite Head. This is being fixed by VCats. They were quick to rotate. I'd be surprised if Our has spots. What is this? That's a VCat Sunday. So they don't have a lot of logistics, or I can't see it. Oh no, VCat still has a lot of logistics here. Oh,
Over at
never mind.
Arzek, Our has A and C points. He's being flipped right now by VCats. But Our holds a slight overpop.
I'm gonna say at Granite Head, this was a pretty sloppy hold from Our. There's still 3 buses up for VCats. So, you know, they're gonna be able to rotate super quickly to deal with any of this, and you're not gonna be able to leverage any of the air that you have to deal with to spawn camp.
VCats with all points over at Arazek.
Fully fixed
18
that.
seconds left.
Slate has been fully fixed by Our, so Bitter Gorge is back. And here we go. They do have somebody ready to flip this point, which is nice. That is good of them. Let's make sure. Did they get the Sunday? So I think they took care of a lot of the spawns for VCats. VCats never really had a lot of spawns at this base. Granite Head's been pretty fixed. I don't see a decent way. They have like a beacon, but they don't really have a good way to get in here. They still haven't killed the buses. Howard, you need to kill the buses. What are you doing? 3 of these buses are still up? And they're wondering why they can't push in. Alright, what do we got here? We got Hydro has started, looks like.
Yeah, Hydro is kind of a back and forth right now.
Excellent.
Our going into clean house.
I got it, but I do see some VCats drops right now.
Yeah.
They're going to do a short push right now.
Yep, short push. They're getting the heals. They're pushing in.
Oh, that's a pretty strong push.
Our don't exactly have the personnel to stop that right now.
Their infill just dipped the squad. Infill baited.
Yeah, and VCat's just straight up eliminating any Our that gets in. They're all just coming in one at a time. Got about a minute to sort this out.
Ooh, I see a good drop right now on door 1. They could take advantage of this. They don't have any maxes though right now, and a couple of them have already died. That's a lot of them already dead.
They're kind of getting lit by the VKT scythe, but they're recovering right now.
They have, but they need to just... They gotta worry about the short push right now. They did just lose point, so they are getting slowly pushed back into 50s. Max goes down, so Hour's got some really good momentum here, and it looks like they're taking good advantage of this. Where's the VKTs? Apparently it's a 1224. Oh, a lot of them are just dead. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
A good push by Hour there. It was looking a little shaky at the start, but they did get that back in.
So we got some action over at Bitter Gorge, just a little bit. BNC points flip for Hour.
Really? They haven't gotten 8 point yet? I feel like they've been on here forever. I guess it's the air control. I don't know. They're not really being contested on the point. Like, C point is completely open. This just kind of seems like a half-hearted attempt to just get the timer going. Let's go take a look at Hydro again real quick. Hydro is being fixed right now by VKTs. We see a drop coming in, and they're holding 50s right now, and they are pushing through.
For our viewers over on Twitch, currently we have about 21 minutes left.
Yeah, I've been trying to throw the maps green. But that Hour Max just killed a bunch of them. Nice. Short push started, and they got some people on long, but... Oh, this time Hour was ready. That's a lot of VKTs dead from short. I like this push by Hour. That's a good push to take care of this short push. So it looked like a pretty strong push from VKTs. Didn't unfortunately get super far.
VKTs is dropping in with some spawn beacon, but yep, they got eliminated pretty quickly.
Yeah, they don't really have the maxes to deal with that.
Yeah. But we do have some air. That's
supporting. Whoa, air! I love watching air.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look at Bitter Gorge. How many beacons do we have at Bitter Gorge? We have 2 beacons at Bitter Gorge now, and 4 for Hour. Crazy! It's just bugged. Oh, never mind. VKTs is fixing this. Yeah. Hour just didn't... I think they just lack the armor control right now to really get any sort of spawn logistics up for this. You know, if we go up, we see a bunch of armor right here for VKTs. Ooh, look at this, an armor duel. Look at the armor.
VKTs with a drop onto hydroponics compound. Full squad going in. Double doors.
Let's go take a look at that real quick. I'm here now. I see the push.
Looks like that drop. Yeah, they're in double doors right now. Split between long. They're kind of moving towards long. Now they're moving a little bit closer towards short.
Yeah, I'm here now. I see there's 1 max left on the point right now. Let's see how they deal with this one. Just taking damage, has to back off, but there's going to be a short push from VKTs over here. This max is in so much trouble. Yeah, it just gets decied.
VKTs is here in force.
VKTs is here, but they're not doing some things that I would expect them to do. They haven't killed this umbrella yet on long. You know, they're deciing it, but they're not going out and killing it. Yeah. There's also some beacons that are still alive right now for Hour, and this is going to let them, you know, pretty easily rotate to get another dubs push going here. Another umbrella coming up. Oh, Slate started as well, and we see a decent amount of pop at Granite Head, but I think that was a cap attempt, but it was too slow. Yeah, I see some people who were ready, but they got back up over on hydroponics. Good map play. Let's go take a look at Slate too. Slate's got some decent overpop. I don't know why I went here. There's there's nothing to go on over here. We need to look at Hydro. Oopsies. Oh, I missed the push. Sorry.
Yeah, no, Our just came back, pushing up short.
I mean, we've seen this push a couple of times now,
Yeah.
you know. But VKTZ is continuing to just slowly tick the timer a little bit closer and closer. Or are they? Oh no, that timer wasn't a different way that I thought it would. Um, I would expect VKTZ to keep contesting this, but maybe shift some people over to Slate right now. Slate seems like something that they would want to do. Is this beacon up? No, fake beacon. Wait, I still...
Yeah,
Okay.
well, at Slate, VCats do have a squad over here.
Yeah, I do see their pop is rising. I do think it would be a mistake, though, to go all in on Slate. I would like to see them maintain control, though, of Hydro. Make sure that they can at least touch the timer. Because once Hour gets this back, they're going to have people on Granite Head and Arizek to start touching those points. $130 left right now at Slate. Hour has started to respond. I see some drops coming in now. They destroyed the bus. That's good. Killing buses is good.
But here we're seeing a drop by Our.
It's all just being ground pounded right now.
Yeah.
Like despite there being air up, they are, you know, ground pounding
Got a minute left. Gotta do
quite
something.
clearly.
Apparently appears to be one guy. And what?
Eh? I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about.
Anyways, we have 20 seconds left on this, although we do have a cap started for Granite Head. I assume
15
Arzek has
minutes
started too,
left.
but we can't see it.
15 minutes left on the match.
15 minutes left is enough for Hour to make a comeback on this one. But it's gonna be rough if they lose Slate. Like, now they have to worry about their home base as well. Yeah, that
Right.
I don't know about giving that
It
up for
is.
free. I think that was a little bit silly.
I feel like Ours been giving up a lot of stuff for free.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. Let's see where VCats respond. They're probably gonna be responding either to Arizek or Granite Head. Hopefully they don't go all in on Nexus Omega. That would be a silly play. I have seen some teams get baited into doing that. Nice Desi kill, by the way. Hopefully they don't, because that is a silly thing to do. Okay, it looks like they aren't. They're going to start the timer, which is ideal. But they are starting. Pop is rising. I see a Valk. Valk drops a single person. Beacon. Nice. Okay, so they got a beacon. No way these buses are still up, dude. Okay, that one's dead. That one's dead. Okay, so just
VCats
one of
appears
them
to
was
have
still
a
up.
small fire team that's just roaming around Omega. So yeah, they're not full committing, but they're for sure having some people stay back around here.
Yeah. Good push by Hour. They finally have their own bus set up as well, and they're able to use these maxes pretty effectively. They're gonna get this B point back. Arzek is a little bit slowed down. What are they doing at Slate? Why is there still 1224 there? Can you go check out Slate and tell me what's going on there?
I'll check. I'll check.
I feel like VCats would want to rotate out of that, especially because there's only 45 seconds now left on Granite Head.
I think a lot of that's. I don't know where a lot of that pop is actually. I don't see any of it on the ground.
I do see some drops again right now, but It's not really going anywhere. It's not really coordinated. Looks like they're going slowly for a C point. But there's only 2 of them over at C point. It is getting closer to a 50. I think Hour is going to be taking this. Only 10 seconds left. I don't see a way for.
Yeah, trying to drop into Granite Head is kind of difficult because of all of the, you know, all the cliffs and stuff. Hard to fly in there and get a good drop in. Yeah.
But
Hour gets it.
I guess they just get it without much contention.
Yeah, there you go.
What are they contending right now? I don't feel like there's a lot to contend. We got Bitter Gorge has started. That's good. What's going on over at the home base? Am I at the wrong home base? I am. Dang it.
Arazak right now has a little bit of contesting going on. A little bit. A point for VCAT, C point for Hour, B point for VCATs.
The A point is flipping over right now, but we do have Effect. Effect is in LA. Able to move around. Can I deal with the 2? Only gets the 1. Unfortunate. Huh, that was a weird engagement. Granite Head looks like VCATS is responding to right now.
And VCATs have B and C points.
Yep, they have. It looks like they're moving to kill the bus over at short of B right now, which is ideal. That is what you want to kill. Make sure that bus dies.
Next is secure.
They're not. I don't think they got it though. I think Hour was able to keep that one alive barely.
Yeah, Hour has a couple people over at Nexus Secure right now. 2 spawn beacons, nothing else. All spawn beacons are down, actually.
Oh, that bus finally goes down. There we go. Okay, so the bus is finally down. VCAT's dropping in a little bit here. Looks like we got a good B push, and oh, a lot of Hour is dead. It's going to be difficult. Do they have something on C they can rotate to? No bus on C. So it... Well, actually, they also have main spawn, duh, so I don't need to worry too much about that.
Got 10 minutes left on match.
I think Hour could come back. A comeback here is still very possible.
Yeah, I mean...
And I think VCAT's fumbled a little bit by losing Granite Head. You know, now they have to deal with 2 fires instead of just the Granite Head. Let's go take a look real quick at Nexus Secure. Super quick, we got a bus, we got some Maxes. Cool. Anything over here? Nope. How's Bitter Gorge? Fixed for VCATs. Cool. Zarazek? Looks like fixed. It looks like everyone's kind of going all in right now on Granite Head. Which, you know, VCATs can definitely favor an all in. They have the...
I think they don't really have a choice.
Well, they also have like the points for it. They, you know, they're okay with losing Granite Head too because they're attacking. You know, if they lose this attack and they spend a lot of time on this one, it's pretty good. A little bit more about the match. I don't know. You guys just doesn't have a lot of spawns right now, so they're gonna struggle to take this. I feel like. Do they have a B? Like they don't have a B Sunday. They don't have something back there. They just don't have a lot of spawns, so it's gonna be really difficult for VCATs to contest this. About 8:30 left on the clock. H0UR was started. Nexus Secure is being fixed-ish? Question mark. Can you go check out Nexus Secure for me?
Yeah.
Thank you. Ooh, VCAT's dropping heavily onto C right now. They're just kind of playing a little ring around the rosy. Hour gets B, VCATs get C, Hour rotates back.
Nexus Secure has nothing but ground for Hour. VCATs have yet to respond in kind with some amount of infantry.
Oh, that's going to be pretty bad. If they lose Nexus Secure,
I mean, they are slowly starting to come in. They do have a spawn beacon up. But they have about a minute to try to fix this. Well, they're
Oh, B point being touched right now. Would I trade Nexus Secure for Granite Head?
A is being flipped now.
I think I might.
And A is being flipped. VKTZ recovers at
Oh, but
Nexus
C.
Secure.
Oh, they fixed Nexus Secure. That's good.
Yeah, they fixed it now.
C being flipped, B being flipped. Just a lot of back and forth going on here. Ooh, an orbital? What are they orbiting? What is that orbital? You must be missing something. I don't know why you would orbital that. Maybe there was a vehicle that moved or something. Looks like H0UR has resecured this. Where did VKTZ go for this one? Looks like they did a good job putting out their fires. They put out Slate and they put out Hydro. It looks like they're actually committing a little bit more right now to Hydro. The wrong way, darn it. Minute left right now. How long is it going to take to fix Granite Head? I think fixing Granite Head once they get all the points, like 40 seconds? Oh, it's a minute. Ooh.
Hydroponics is about to be recovered by VKTZ. They have less than a minute left to cap.
H0UR is pushing up. I see some other beacons coming in. Dropping a little bit.
Yeah,
they're just kind of getting ground pounded though right now.
He's right now on second floor inside of.
Oh, big drop from VKTZ right now. This could deal with the door one push that H0UR has going.
Yeah, VKTZ just kind of pigeonholed themselves into hallway.
Not really. They still have a. I think they have a short push that they can go through here, and that would be a pretty standard one.
Yeah, you're right. Pushing by short.
Oh, but H0UR's responding with a long push right now. I think that's good.
VKTZ trying to counter the push from behind.
Oh, but they just decided to kill everybody on point instead. That works.
Yep. So, after a lot
30
of
seconds left. Resonate comes in for H0UR right now.
There's Resonade.
If they can get a couple more Resonades, maybe, but too many of them are too dead.
More zombieing. And that's it. It's 10 seconds left. I don't see.
I don't really see anything else they can do. There's a Valk here, but they can't drop that in 3 seconds.
And that cuts off Granite Head. There you go.
And I think
match back in control for
there's really nothing they can do.
Got 4 minutes left.
H0UR can't really do anything at this point. You know, they can't get Arzek unless they touched Bitter. Like Bitter and Slate will give them 4 points and then Nexus Secure. But that's a pretty hard ask. Especially because VKTZ is, you know, securing Nexus Secure. I think that's about to be out of contention too. I don't really see a way for them to. I think that's it. I think VKTZ got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, even if you get Slate, even if you fix Granite Head and start Bitter, there's not enough time on Nexus anymore. So you can't get that back.
I mean, at this point, you're praying that all of your pushes go smoothly without interruptions, and that's asking a lot. If you're trying to ask for a comeback.
I mean, even if it goes ideally, it's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen.
There's just not enough timers.
Speaking.
think that's kind of about it. We're not
Yeah.
going to be doing any interviews for the outfits involved. So we're just going to be ending the stream after some closing remarks. Yeah, we're going to have like 2 minutes and 30 seconds of really nothing going on now.
Well, if
Oh,
anything,
someone just crashed into the mountain. Lane
our
Smash champion
reclaims
crashed into the mountain? Oh no.
our reclaimed Slate Canyon hold as a moral victory. So there's at least that
Oh, there
with an
we
orbital
go.
strike to back it up.
Oh, nice. Look at that orbital strike.
Now look at that salty orbital strike.
Crazy orbital strike that.
Tactical orbital strike.
I wonder what happens if you leave the outfit in Outfit Wars. Like, does that just kick you out?
Maybe.
I don't know.
And VKTZ goes in there to deny the moral victory.
Yeah. I get that back with a minute left. Whoa. A lot of V6ing going on in that building. Whoa. Can you start pulling up some of the stats? Could we get killers
Yeah.
and vehicle kills?
Yeah.
Tango
All right, let's
Mike.
start off with some of our top killers here.
Yeah, that's what you'd expect.
Yeah.
It's ringers for VCATs and Snyder for our.
Then for V kills, so we got that also looks about right too. I feel like our was a lot more in air and stayed in the air for a majority of the match. Had more air in general, so it makes sense they have more vehicle kills.
Can you pull up the domain kills as well? I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, more air kills for VCATs. That's about what you'd expect. They just had more A to G going on. Alright.
Alrighty.
That game kind of went about how I expected it to go, yeah. You know, it was looking pretty good at the start, but the end, you know, infantry is not what you really need. I was also surprised at how strong VCAT's air was. I didn't think it would be quite as strong as it was, and I think our struggled to deal with that. Ooh. Uh, yeah, it's gonna be it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.